Hi everyone, it's Heather from Loving Our Age, and I know that you love, those styling hacks and tips videos, and you know what, I haven't done one for a while, so I thought today is as good a day as any to do them for you. And a lot of these tips I'm going to show you 7 of them, you can really transform existing clothes that you already have in your wardrobe. So let's get started with tip number 1. So take a look in your closet and see if you have a pair or two of jeans that are just too long, maybe really worn at the bottom. And what we're going to do, this has been trending for many years now, go to a shorter style. So just pin them up to about your ankles. And then what we're going to do is we're going to actually iron them so that we have a crease to follow. And we're going to do that on both hems, of course. And yeah. Next, get a sharp pair of scissors and cut along that ironed hemline. So just take your time, make sure you make a nice straight line with this, and away we go. Next, we're going to throw them in the wash and take a look at what happened. It's a perfectly on-trend frayed look. Now, I don't like the frays too long, so I'm just going to trim them out a little bit. But if you like them, by all means, you see these in, trending right now, you can leave the longer frays. Now look at the difference. You can really see one is more of a, up-to-date style, and all we did was just no sewing. We just did a little bit of cutting, and here we are. And here's the frayed look a little close up. Really, really on trend. And if you like videos like these and also trending fashion videos and makeup videos, don't forget to subscribe. There's a button down there somewhere. And also don't forget to click on the notification bell. All right, so let's look at tip number 2. Let's take another look at pants or jeans, but this time those old jeans are just a little bit too tight. And especially with metal grommets, they are really hard to move if you want to resize them. All you have to do is take a strong hair tie and loop it through the hole and onto the grommet. Also make sure that the zipper is in the locked position. This is a great fix if you're just a little bloated or going to a big meal somewhere. Just make sure that you wear a long top over it. It also works on any front buttoning skirts and shorts. And don't forget to stay until the end of the video where I always have an inspirational message for you. All right, so we took a look at the pants, but a lot of times we're just, we're wearing tops that might be a little shapeless. So let's take a look at tip number 3. So this oversized top, it just looks shapeless and actually makes me look many pounds heavier than I actually weigh. Here I have shaping stretchy belts, and last time I checked, they were $15 for 4 different colors. And here's how they work. Say I have an oversized top like this one. I just adjust the belt to fit me, and then I put it around my waist, or even a little bit lower if you want. And now I can just pull up the excess material over, and I have a lovely shape to an old oversized top. This is also much nicer than tucking it in because you don't have all the bulk around your belly with the tuck in. And as usual, I'll have links to most of the products that I'm talking about. They'll be underneath the video description and also in the comments. Oh, and if you go to amazon.com/shop/awesomeover50, you'll find my favorites on makeup, skincare, fashions, and even gifts for her and gifts for him. All right, so let's take a look at tip number 4. Staying with tops, a great way to look more trendy is by rolling up our sleeves. But if we don't know the right way, the sleeves kind of just fall apart in no time. Instead, let's do this. Let's take the sleeve and fold it up like this. And now take the leftover and just fold it up again. And if you have these little tabs, use them. Sometimes we're in such a hurry that we just let them flop around, but I've noticed that most of my shirts have them now. And this neat fold and that tab will help keep your arm lengths the same and neatly tucked in. And another tip is don't forget to measure yourself and compare it to anything that you're buying online. A large is not a large all the way across the board. Okay, now a lot of us, we do want to kind of hide our tummy, but we don't want to look huge, so what can we do? Let's look at tip number 5. Now here's an oversized top that covers my tummy, but it makes me look huge. Now you could use an elastic, but I love the Cinch It product. It comes in 3 sizes for $23 and it's so easy to use. Let's take this top for example. Just go to the underside of the top, use the cinch it I should say, and pull it through. Now make sure it looks even on the front side. Look at the difference. I have instant ruching that looks pretty, it covers my tummy, and gives me a lovely shape. Pushing up my sleeves also helps a little bit too. It can even work on dresses. You can cinch it on the side or the front. Just keep it near your makeup area for instant styling to almost any top or dress. Now I know that many of us with extra weight, we really have confidence issues, and as a lot of you know, I used to be a former model, so me with extra weight, it just really does something to my self-esteem, but I worked my way through it, and if you check out lovingourage.com/ageless transformation, again that's lovingourage.com/ageless transformation, I have a masterclass for you, and I really address a lot of the confidence issues. It's a 7-part masterclass. It's only $39, so I think there's a lot there that might help. Okay, let's get on to tip number 6. Now I know I've mentioned this before, but last month the best seller that I had on my Amazon storefront was the Warner bra. It's called No Side Effects, and it's about $42. It comes in lots of colors, but see what it's doing here. It's covering up, you know, that flab that we have. It's just, I mean, I don't know if it's aging or what it is, but it's just so nice to have that covered up. And there's a little bit of padding in here. There's also under support. And of course, Warner's has been around for a long, long time. You can also get it in black. Next, here's a way to elevate your look, but also keep that sun off your face. You know, we really have to watch that. And by the way, I wore this hat every day that I was in Rome. And when I was in Rome, it was like 90 degrees. So it's so versatile. Well, let's just take a look. It's a crushable, packable sun hat, and it's just $18. And here are a few photos of me wearing it in Italy. What I like about this hat is that you can bend it into any shape you like, from kind of a floppy look like this. Let me just do this here, and I would wear this with a dress, to more of a cowboy-like look, sort of like this, to wear with a casual outfit. It's definitely a 3-season hat and is perfect for traveling or just to elevate your look. Now, I touched a little bit about confidence just a few minutes ago, but you know what? Wearing clothes that are oversized, they just make you look heavier. Just kind of think of what the tent dresses look like in the 1970s. Now, I'm not saying, okay, go out and buy, you know, those bodycon kind of dresses that are skin tight. No, I'm just saying, you know, use the size chart like I showed you and buy something that fits or maybe just a little bit bigger than your size, because we want to look curvy. We don't want to look like we're wearing a tent. And as most of you know, it's always my goal here to really help you with your aging journey. You know, I love how some of you say I'm your personal stylist, because I really want to give you inspiration for your wardrobe. And you know what? I absolutely love what I do. Hey, I'm noticing my body as I'm aging, it's really changing. And you know, when I'm out there looking for new clothes, new fashions, I'm always kind of saying, whoa, well, I need a new bra like this or whatever. And that's what I just love sharing with you. And I also find that it really helps me with my self-confidence and my self-esteem as well. And for me, that's just one more way to be loving our age.